This album is a part two. It's a continuation of an extension of a place called Loveland. So I just really wanted to take people further down the rabbit hole, you know what I mean, of kind of like in a place called Loveland, like what happens in relationships or what relationships embody. You have the certain songs that connect to love well. You have certain songs that deal with passion, and you have the certain songs that are just pure, unadulterated sex. If you're the type of person that goes out and buys one song, or you're looking for one song and you don't buy albums, like, my shit ain't for you. My management team is gonna fall suit to, you know, they're gonna get behind whatever it is, you know, whatever the Raheem DeVaughn vision is at that time, as outlandish or crazy or whatever it is, elaborate, or even in their mind behind closed doors, they might, if they feel like it's corny, when we leave from out of the powwow, they're gonna go and stand on top of tables, scream at the top of mountains, and be like, yo, like, my artist is this and you know what I'm saying, we demand the best for him, and this is the look, and that's what it is. I think a lot of my counterparts, a lot of other artists, you know, you can kind of determine who's out here doing it for the check, and I ain't mad at that. You know what I'm saying? For what I do is not always lucrative. It's not always flamboyant. You know what I'm saying? And but at the end of the day, you know, I want to make something. I think that I make something that sticks. For me, social media has kept me, this component, I've been here, what, 3-4 times just for this album alone. Like, this keeps, you know, it's the heartbeat of what it is, what I do. Being able to put a touch on my immediate fan base, you know, as far as shows and promoters and whatever, because, you know, truthfully speaking, I don't feel like I really fully been branded like I should in the past, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, that's something that I have to take responsibility for. I take the Marvin Gaye I Want You album, Prince Purple Rain album, and R. Kelly 12 Play album. The Magic Sponge.
Okay.
The Magic Sponge, you know. My phone. And 3 items I can't live without. And a toothbrush, I guess. What does the word fly mean to me? A fly is a persona. It's a level. It's a confidence. It's a almost. It's borderline insanity, because, you know, and whatever it is, whatever the agenda is, whatever the culture is, whatever the style of the appeal is, that flair, that it factor, you gotta believe it for somebody else to believe it. It is our responsibility as the servants of music, you know, what we do, and for our consumers, and, you know, for those that support our music and the culture, like, yeah, it's our responsibility. Like, have a voice. You know what I'm saying? Don't, like, everything can't be about the look. You know what I mean? Everything can't be about the look. Everything can't be about the dollar. Like, how much more money is there to make? Of course, there's a lot more money out there to make. But, you know, who are you touching in the process? What lives are you changing? Like, what's the legacy you leaving behind? What are you creating? You know, what are you willing to? It's always easy to say what you're willing to live for, but what are you willing to die for?